Hello everybody, I'm Jamie and this is JRC Mechanical. Welcome back everybody. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to go back, check out some of the other other videos in this build, and please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps me out as a content creator. So that being said, today's video is going to be a little longer than usual. I've got a ton of footage that I don't really want to throw in the scrap pile, and I think it's pretty good stuff. So video is going to be a little longer. I'm going to post it and then I'll post another one midweek. So stick around, make sure you watch that one. And like I said, go back and watch the other ones. I think it's worth it. And we got some more projects coming. I think you're going to like this one. Stick around, subscribe. You're going to love it. So ever since my days as a young fabricator, I've been digging miscellaneous bolt drawers, such as this one. You guys know the struggle. You'll search and search for one nut for like 20 minutes instead of running 5 miles down the road to get a nut or a bolt. Well, those days are over. Check it out. I went and got myself a fully stocked cab from 1/4 inch to 3/4 of an inch. Look at it. It's beautiful. Yes. And we got a new roll. Sweet. Let's go tag. There. Top plates welded. We're also going to put some more bracing underneath it. So the ball is going to go in here, and we're going to have another piece of 1/4 inch wall, 2x2 on either side of it, and one this way and one this way. So there won't be a friggin' load that this thing can't take, handle, pull. There we go. All my external boxing is done. And after supper, we're gonna cut them suckers out. My frame's gone. Yes, I'm excited. Man, I'm gonna go for supper. I'm gonna open this door because it is hot as hell in here. All right, the time has come. It's getting cut. One side done. No comfy way to do this. And there's number 2. Check this out. Just shrapnel. It's reciprocating saw blades. That's only 3 of them. I messed up 2 more of them too. Thank God I have just tons of these real thin ones that I never use. So they're usually too short for anything. So I finally got to use them. All right, so I got them cut out, but I am out of 1/4 inch by 4 inch plate. Not plate, I mean I could cut some out of some 4 inch plate, I guess. But I'm out of my 4 inch by 1/4 inch stock. So, I don't know, we'll see. Do I cut some out? I'm so close. Maybe I'll cut some out, maybe I won't. We'll see. But I'm gonna get this cleaned up, and if I won't, I'm gonna get some footage of this thing with the tires on, going way up. Let's see how low it actually goes. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. Okay, so I dropped it once already. My camera decided not to work. I don't know why. So I'm gonna skip ahead to this guy here. I already know that my drive shaft's hitting here. So we're gonna cut that out, both sides. And I made it a 4-inch radius, so we'll just get some 4-inch OD pipe and we'll weld it in after, and that'll finish off the structure. Okay, here goes. I'm hoping that that drive shaft clears enough. I'm hoping I don't have to take more out of that cross member, so we'll see. It's really close. Oh, it hits. It hits, but man, it's so close. I think honestly, once I get the front end done, I'll bet you it sits on the ground right there. I'll bet you it does. So I probably don't have to notch very much more. Take just a little more out. Might have to just take the whole damn notch out and just weld the whole piece in there, which is no big deal. Yeah, that's it. I think it's gonna sit on the floor. I think it's gonna sit on the ground right there. It gives me lots of room for my bump stops. Awesome. That's looking real good. I'm liking this. Oh, that's awesome. All right, I gotta go inside for the night. We'll see you guys soon. Look at that. Look at how low it is. Man, that's low. Ha! Oh, hey guys, I know it seems like I'm kind of beating a dead horse about the subscribing thing, but it really helps me as a content creator, and it's easy for you. All you got to do is click the subscribe, and it keeps you up to date with all my crazy projects, and you're going to get to see what this bad boy goes into. Oh, yeah. Well, I decided to come back out and get the garage cleaned up after the wife and kids have gone to bed, as I usually do or often do. And as I was cleaning under the truck, booyah! Found exactly enough 1/4x4 to finish off my boxing. So we're gonna keep going tonight. Now that I got everything cleaned up, we're gonna get it all out again. We're gonna get that boxing done, and we're gonna get these bump stops on. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if you guys use these step bits or not. But I find them handy as hell, and if you buy some good ones, they last, and you're thinking, Jamie, you have to oil those, it's squeaking. Well, you know what? I haven't oiled this one ever, and I've had it for like a year, and it still cuts that good. And another thing I like about step bits is if you can see that, once you go through, you just go through a little bit further, and then the step on the next level chamfers your hole. So you have really good looking holes. Good stuff, I like them. Now for the bump stops, we're gonna weld the nuts on the back side of the boxed area, just so if we ever have to remove the bump stops to adjust them. You know, say I want to put a set of 22s on this thing. I would never, but you know, so you want to adjust for bigger tires. You know, you can take a few spacers out. Mind you, I don't have any spacers in here right now because I don't know how low it's going to be. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to put some spacers in here to get it. So when the axle's sitting on the bump stop, I'm, you know, 1/2 inch off the ground or 1 inch off the ground. So that's that. That ain't going nowhere. There we go. It's boxed completely. Now, let's let this thing down and see if it sits on the bump stops. All right, let's let her down. Watch right here. We'll see if the drive shaft comes up and hits that cross member. Yep. Oh, we are on the bump stops, but we're also hitting the cross member. Yeah, that's gonna have to get cut out. We're also coming awfully close right here. I'm talking super close. Well, anyways, it's looking good. I'm pretty happy with this. Really happy with this. Yeah. Yep. Well, it's late as hell, and I've been sitting out here doing some serious thinking. And I'm gonna have to modify my my rear upper link so the truck can go lower. If you can see right there between the drive shaft and the upper link, I've got, I don't know, maybe a ½ an inch right now, and it's basically touching, and it's on the bump stops without this little piece of metal I got in there. So, by my calculations, I'm gonna have to make that mount at least 2 inches higher. What do you do? Which isn't a bad thing, really. More height right there means less torsional force on the bushing, which means less actual axle wrap when that bushing does start to move. So, yeah, what do you do? A couple hour mess up, but that's to be expected on these things when you just fly by the seat of your pants. So that's that. It's late as hell. I don't even know what time it is. I don't look at the clock when it gets this late, because then I think, oh, I should go to bed. So now I'm gonna look at the clock and we'll see what time it is. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. Well, it's time to fix my minor miscalculation. We're gonna raise this. I'm gonna cut these mounts off and make them taller. We're gonna put some 6-inch ones in there, so then we'll have plenty of clearance between the top link and the drive shaft. So, what do? You can't get it perfect right off the bat. I don't know. Maybe some people can, but I'm not a what's that thing that people are that design things? Engineer. I'm not an engineer. I didn't get dark glasses. I forget every time. I gotta get some. Dang it. Every time. 60% of the time. There we go. Yeah. They're not very dark, but they're darker than those ones. Ha! There. That's ground off. I would never have to do that again. I've never cut anything off an axle housing that was easy to grind. Anyway, that's done. Let's put the proper height mounts in there. Now, to find something 3.5 inches to make the shape of my axle housing into the mounts. And this drawer is the best for that. I have got I've got grinding discs and cutting discs and everything. Why am I keeping this? I don't know. Let's see what size it is. It's 3 3/4. It's too big. What about this one? That's 3.5. Look at 3.5. There you go. That's why I kept this. Oh boy. There. Get it right this time. That's done. I'm only going to do this twice. It's all the way down on the bump stops there now. We've got a good, ooh, what is that? Couple of inches there. 1.5 maybe. That looks good. All right, so now we're gonna weld in our fifth wheel plate bracing. This is heavy stuff, you know. So that's gonna give that some structure, a lot of structure actually, you know, when the fifth wheel ball's in there. So, okay, I know this likely isn't gonna work, but I'm gonna try and drill my my fifth wheel ball with a hole saw. I know it's 1/2 inch plate. We're gonna give it a shot because it's nice to have just a nice clean hole. Let's see what it does. I'm just starting with this cordless just to see if it's even plausible. Yeah, that's gonna work. I'm gonna get a bigger drill. Oh, it's so close. I'm going to be pretty impressed if this goes all the way through. That is impressive. I've never used a hole saw to go through 1/2 inch plate. Dang, that's pretty sweet. Lubricated, it's totally doable. Looks pretty good. That's all for today, guys. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and we'll see you in the next video. Because I don't know how to do this all in one take. I gotta do 10 takes.